Hi there, Mark Vergeer here. A nice tag by Mr. MaximumRD, in which he actually invites us to tell a funny or interesting retro gaming or gaming anecdote. And well, I actually got one back in, and I may have told this before, so older subscribers may already actually know the story, but yeah, you know, Grandpa Mark is telling yet another story. No, but it was in 1982 when it was the day before my birthday, actually, or maybe 81, might have been 81. The thing is that I was lying in my bed, and I was awoken by some strange, weird noises coming from downstairs. Noises that I actually myself had never heard before. So they were quite spooky and quite ominous. So I wasn't a frightened kid or anything. So I just manned up and got out of bed and was actually very curious on what type of disturbance of the time-space continuum would actually be happening downstairs. I was big into my sci-fi and stuff, and also watched Close Encounters of the Third Kind and stuff. So, of course, when you hear strange noises coming from downstairs, you think, hey, it's an extraterrestrial trying to make contact or something, and I was just thinking that to myself, and of course, stuff like that never happens. But I went downstairs anyways, and this strange flickering, I was at the bottom of the stairs, and we had this little door with a window on top, and I saw a flickering, weird, multicolor, thing happening, and a droning sound that just was there and wasn't there, and some sort of laser explosions, and also I heard some other noises coming from downstairs, and I was just I'm not sure how I felt, but I felt really tense, I guess, or I felt some anticipation, and I opened up the door, and I saw this big shadow on the wall, a big silhouette, and a person, sitting in front of a bright light, and droning sounds coming from it, and almost hypnotic. And I was like staring at that figure, being amazed, and I was almost doing like and you saw how smooth that actually, practiced a lot. So I was like, live long and prosper. I was ready to make first contact, but actually it turned out that it was my mom sitting in front of the television, playing. Oh, it's up there now. Playing the Odyssey 2. The Odyssey 2. She was actually she bought that together with my dad for my birthday. It's actually my brother's and my own birthday, with two games. One was for my brother and one was for myself. I got KCMunchkin and my brother got FreedomFighters. KCMunchkin is video pack 38 and FreedomFighters is video pack 39. Of course, she was playtesting it. She only planned to hook it up to the TV. It actually was a black and white TV, I believe. Yeah, it was a black and white TV, and she hooked it up, and she was only, trying to see if it worked. That was the intention. But she got hooked on those games, and I think it was 3 at night or something, and she was actually playing the games. And she was just, I think it was 82, so, oh my God. Well, she's my age, younger, I believe, 82, I was 12, 26. Yeah, she was younger. She was about 36, 38 maybe. And she was actually hooked onto video pack, FreedomFighters and KCMunchkin. So yeah, that was actually quite funny because, well, basically, I just found out that my mom was hooked on video games. And actually, she has been playing video games ever since. My mom is from 43, and she still plays a lot of video games. Actually, I gave her a Wii over Christmas. Because we got the Wii U and we upgraded, so yeah, why not let it go to waste? You know, why let it go to waste? I mean, we just gave it to her, and I still have to install it with Wii Sports and stuff, and we'll see what comes of it. But yeah, my mom actually has been playing on the Mac, on the PC. Retro games, puzzle games. She's both a casual gamer as well as a hardcore gamer. She loves simulations, you know, farm simulations and stuff. She's also playing a lot of Facebook games, and she's just always has been a great fan of board games. We've been playing a lot of board games. Actually, my mom even more than we. Sometimes she really had to drag us to play some board games. But yeah, the 70s playing board games with my mom, the 70s playing, and the 80s playing video pack, playing Commodore 64 with my mom. My mom always played a lot of video games with us, and actually now even. She knows how to run a Commodore 64 emulator. Somewhat, and if you configure it right, and she's been known to play Boulder Dash, O'Reilly's Mine, that is one of her favorites, and Oil's Well also. So yeah, I mean, actually, when I was exposed to video games, and we had a Pong machine. I mean, in '76, my mom's twin brother, not my mom's twin, but she had a set of twin brothers. We actually ended up with his Pong machine, Uncle Joop. And I mean, so we were used to, you know, the video game, the Pong machine. Actually, that was the same Pong machine that Steve Benway actually shows or has. It's the Binatone with a white and a blue button, and then two orange game selecting things, and two analog knobs that plug in over a jack plug into the system. But anyways, we were used to playing video games, and well, it turns out that my mom actually is just as hooked on video games as I am. Yeah, worried not that she doesn't have a games collection. But she easily could. She easily could have. Actually, she has her own website, and she's a big tech buff, and she actually got that from her father. Actually, my grandfather, he was a big technology buff as well. I mean, he was one of the guys, you know, that had that was one of the first people to have a TV, you know, and he was actually big into Bang & Olufsen TV sets. Actually, the last TV set that they owned was actually a Bang & Olufsen TV. So, early adopter of a lot of technology. And yeah, we don't get that from a stranger. You know, it runs in a family. So that is actually quite a funny story, at least to me, that my mom is actually still a big video game buff. And she, you see, oh, she's turning 70 this year, and she's still a big kid inside, and she's great with kids actually. So yeah, that's my funny story. Actually, that's perhaps even my mom is a bigger video games freak than I myself am. I mean, my God, I mean her video game history is as long as mine. So yeah, Mom, you're probably gonna watch this video or two. And yeah, that's my funny video game anecdote. Yeah. Okay, Mark signing off, and I'll be back with another video. Actually, I was planning to do an Argos gamepad update video, but the damn thing, it went through its batteries, and yeah, that's coming. So yeah, Mark signing off, and I'll be back with another video soon.